I wanted to do one more of the commentary videos, but not about a more not so serious subject, I guess. I wanted to do one on. I wanted to commentate on this old PSA I found from the 1950s. That's like 90% of the things I do commentaries on, but this one that was talking a little bit about good health practices at the time. Uh, it's kind of funny. I've seen it before, and it's pretty funny just to see, I guess, what people considered healthy back. I don't think there was too much that was in doubt or whatever, but if I can just find, I didn't completely prepare for it, so let me just see if I can find it here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't remember the exact name, so I had to pull it up. So this is a good health practices. This is from 1953 of all periods. I mean, not that it's that shocking or whatever, but whatever. I guess we're gonna take a look at this. Maybe it's something where we can learn, I guess, a few things about how to live our lives better. But anyway, I wanted to learn about a little bit about just how to be more healthy. And this is good health practices from 1953. All right, here we go. Good health practices. This is part one, okay? Not all the information will be divulged in this part. This is eating, cleanliness, toilet, whatever that means, and rest and sleep. I know what it means. All right, so we see these two kids walking down a hill, I guess.
Did you ever think how much fun it is just to be alive when you feel healthy and well?
Speak for yourself.
Judy and Jim are well almost all of the time.
I don't know why they're wearing cowboy outfits in this shop, but whatever. I guess that was the style of the 50s.
And because they are healthy, they have fun almost all of the time, doing all kinds of things. Of course, anyone can have fun playing in the snow or at the beach.
Why are these kids just walking around with no parents all the time? It's kind of disturbing. It feels like an apocalyptic movie where the world's been nuked and these kids are just having to survive on their own.
But Judy and Jim have fun doing their work, too.
And the skies are still blue all the time for some reason. That was kind of a cool cut. I mean, you're not going to see it, obviously, but there's a cut between them walking on the beach and them walking near their house. And it cuts pretty well. It's like they change location and clothes just instantaneously. I don't know. I got to watch that again.
Their work, too, because they are healthy and well.
I'm sorry you couldn't be here to see it. Yeah. And they were carrying a log on the beach, and it cuts to them carrying a basket. That's real creative filmmaking right there. David Lynch himself couldn't have made something better.
Good eating practices help Judy and Jim stay healthy and well.
Yeah, all right.
Jim knows that his body must have food, just like an automobile must have
He's
gasoline.
real perceptive, that Jim.
Gasoline.
Oh, they're really obsessed with these cuts between one object in one place and the same object in a different place. They did like a toy car, and they cut to the real life version of that car driving. That's real creative.
Fuel that a car's
I don't know why I'm making fun of them. I mean, it actually kind of is, so good on them.
Must have to keep running. The engine uses the fuel to make power, to move the car. To go fast on the highways.
Yeah, we see a car going quite slowly. That's a representation of it going fast, I guess.
Your engine needs
I don't know why you gotta watch this shot of Jim climbing up a mountain in his underwear, but whatever.
To get strength for play and for work.
I know I did not make that up. That actually happened.
Fuel all of the time, even when you're sleeping. Yes, brain work takes a great deal of fuel.
It's called smart work, idiot. This is why you don't eat enough food, obviously. You don't know as much as I do.
Different
there's some
foods
vegetables
must
on a
go
plate.
together to make the best fuel for you.
Yep.
Mothers know how to put these foods together to make
Whoa. The fathers can't know? Come on. It's 2025 at this point. Let's be progressive here.
healthful meals. When the foods are together
Don't you mean healthy meals, dumbass?
the right way, we call it a balanced meal. See if you can name the foods in the balanced meal that Judy serves to Jim.
Let's see. White lumps, piece of bread, I guess. Some very thinly sliced carrots, and a bunch of green splats all over the plate. I mean, it's the camera quality, but that's all I can get out of this. I don't know.
Young children don't have to know all the ways that food should go together.
Well, apparently they do because there's no parents in this house. I'm assuming Judy's making the food here because, you know, it's the 50s and Judy has to be in the kitchen making the food while Jim's out dragging a log in his underwear.
Your job is to learn good eating practices. First, eat slowly and chew thoroughly. Food makes the best fuel when it is eaten slowly and chewed thoroughly.
All right, big brother, don't tell me how to eat my food, all right? I'll eat it fast and I'm not chewing it at all right, like a duck.
Second, eat all of the food that is served to you.
All right, fatty.
Then you won't run out of fuel when your engine needs it most.
They left some peas on the plate there, apparently, so you don't follow your own rules now, do you?
Third, don't eat too many sweets. Sweets are party food for special times.
Oh, they're seriously eating apples and bananas for dessert. This is like a depressing. Like, I would not want to live anymore if this was my life. Like, you can't have one like little treat. You can't have like a candy bar or something. Come on, Judy. Like, what's wrong with you? Like this. This is why you can't. This is why Jim's seen other women. All right.
Fruits always are a good dessert.
No, they're not.
And fruit helps you to follow good toilet practices.
I didn't want to think about that.
Here is another way in which you are like an auto.
What, cars take a dump sometimes?
There is always some waste to get rid of when the engine uses fuel.
Wait, seriously? Okay, I'm not a car guy, I guess, but wait, what is that? There's waste? They have to... I mean, this footage showing a pipe going up a car's ass, I'm assuming, and then sucking something out. Oh, God, I don't want to think about this.
That's why cars have exhaust pipes.
Oh, that's what they meant. Oh, I'm an idiot.
There is always waste to get rid of when your engine uses the food you eat for
Oh,
fuel.
I don't want to think about Jim
Good toilet
taking a
practices
dump.
means getting rid of the waste at the right times in the right way.
I love the way these 50s toilets are shaped. They look so weird. All the tubes just all up and about and it's all fat at the base. God, let's bring that design back.
It's a very important practice to wash your hands each time after going to the toilet.
It's not like I'm handling my crap, all right? Come on, don't tell me what to do.
Jim and Judy go to the toilet after breakfast each morning.
Oh, thanks for telling me that. That was really essential information.
Before going to bed each night. You should follow the practice of going at regular times like this.
Yeah, oh, top of the hour, gotta go take a piss again. It's the third time today.
But of course, you should go at other times too. Always go to the toilet when you feel like going. Don't be bashful or silly about toilet habits.
You know, you're saying that, but you don't even just say it like it is, like taking a dump, taking a crap, you know. Instead, you just say going to the toilet.
Remember, an engine can't run when the exhaust is stopped up.
Yeah. What does that even mean? Like when there's a turd wedged in your asshole, you can't run? Okay, then don't tell me how to live my life, all right?
Foods help to keep you from getting stopped up. It's a good toilet habit to eat plenty of fruits, green vegetables, hot cereals.
Hot cereal as opposed to what, cold
And
cereal?
dark bread. They all help you stay clean inside.
What the hell is hot cereal anyway? What, you put it in the microwave or something?
Staying clean inside
All right, here's the
and
bathtub.
outside is a part of being healthy.
I don't know, we're really gonna have to watch
staying
these kids take a
clean
bath.
is another important health practice.
Ah, look at this one. I can't tell if it's Judy or Jimmy. They're wearing a yellow bathrobe, got a shower cap. Who dresses up to go take a bath? Come on.
Judy and Jim bathe before breakfast each morning on school days.
Before or after
Some
they're taking the
people
dump, or
bathe before
during.
bedtime each night. It isn't so important.
I still
just
can't tell
when
that's a
you
boy or a
bathe,
girl, I'm sorry.
But washing all over once a day
Ah,
is
okay, it's a girl,
fine
I guess.
practice for good health. Keep your hair clean. Long hair like Judy's needs extra washing and brushing to be clean and glossy.
It was really disturbing. This you see her like in the mirror, like combing her hair, and all, that's not that disturbing for her. She's wearing clothes and all that, but you see her in the mirror, like combing her hair, and all. In the background is just this black void behind her. Like, geez, that's like horror movies level stuff, you know?
In clean clothes, fresh as a daisy, Judy is ready for school. Jim likes a shower better than a bath.
That's essential
Either
information.
one is fine, so long as you use plenty of soap and plenty of hot water and plenty of elbow grease.
Oh, this is too
like Jim
complicated.
and
I'm
George.
not taking a bath or a shower
Jim does a
anymore.
good job of washing his hair, too.
Well, he's got barely any
Spick and
hair, so.
span in his clean clothes, Jim is ready for morning inspection.
Morning inspection. What is this, Nazi Germany?
Do you think Jim will pass inspection? Well, let's see. Neck clean? Yes, indeed. Ears?
Surely have to
Those are
look.
there.
Does mom really have to look behind his ears and all, and like inspect him?
Now, what about those hands? Clean as a whistle. Jim follows good
I'll
practices
give Jim this. He has good like George Costanza hands. You know, he could be a hand model one day when he grows up.
in keeping his hands clean.
He's not doing well at keeping his hands clean. He's digging them in the dirt, playing with jacks or something.
Hands will get dirty. So remember,
Here's a
after
shot of
playing
him handling what looks like a giant turd.
games, after playing with animals, and
And after
always
playing with
going to
yourself,
the
I mean,
toilet,
going to the toilet.
wash your hands with plenty of soap and hot water. Wash your hands before handling food. Before setting the table. And especially before brushing your teeth.
I'm not doing that.
Quantities
Is that
before
that's
rules
considered like
also.
a good hand habit? I don't really know. I never wash my hands before brushing my teeth. I don't think my parents ever told me to do that anyway. You know.
Very important. Keep your fingernails short and clean. When dirt gets under your nails, even soap and water can't wash it out. It takes some digging to get nails as clean as Jim's.
Yeah, all that effort for nothing. I can't see his nails at all.
Now, who is this? A football player.
No, it's Jim living out a fantasy he will never have in real life.
And who is this topsy-turvy person? Why, it's Judy having fun at the beach. Yes, the beach is a wonderful place to
Do
have
the kids have to wear underwear to go to the beach? Could they not get some swim trunks out here?
fun if you are careful to guard against sunburn and if you don't get too tired.
That's really important,
You
huh?
know, even a football player needs to rest once in a while.
Yeah, usually the football players take a nap in the middle of the field.
When you are tired, you're like a toy car with its spring run down.
It seems like we're tired. It seems like we're like a car all the time.
Rest is what winds the springs so you will be ready to run again. It looks like Jim's spring is wound up already.
All right. All right,
Looks
Jim's
like
getting up
Jim's
now, I
all
guess.
ready to run again.
Well, not
There,
really. He
you
runs
see?
like a wimp.
Jim is not tired now. But good rest practices mean resting when you should rest, not just when you feel tired.
How are you supposed to rest when you don't feel tired? You gonna explain that to me?
On vacation days, when they're playing hard, Judy and Jim take a rest after lunch. They take it easy for at least an hour to give their food a chance to
Oh,
digest.
geez, at least an hour. They just sit around doing. This is before we had the internet. There was nothing to do when you were resting back then.
Ready to play again until it's time to go home. Getting plenty of sleep is the most important rest practice. Young people need much more sleep than grown-ups.
I don't know. I mean, have you seen grown-ups? I mean, I'll tell you what. When I was a kid, I hated going to sleep. Now it's like that's the only thing I look forward to during the day anymore.
And remember, other health practices when you get ready for bed. Going
Yes,
to the
don't forget
toilet
your
to stay
nightly
clean
dump.
inside, washing with soap and water to stay clean outside, and brushing your teeth to keep them clean are good health practices to follow every night at bedtime.
Yeah, maybe it would have been a good idea to talk a little bit more about brushing your teeth, a health practice that's important, instead of mentioning take a dump 6 times a day.
Being clean, outside and in, helps you to get a good sleep. Your body rests better when it is clean.
Yeah, you have scientific evidence to back that up, Einstein.
A healthful, balanced supper helps you get a good sleep, too. And while you sleep, your body will use the food to...
Whoa. Jim's going to sleep and his sister just kissed him. Ugh, that's disgusting, man. Are they brother and sister? Or are they a married couple? They never really go... Are they two dwarfs, too, or are married? And living in an apartment somewhere after their family dumped them off.
Build strength for another day. You see, health practices go together to build strong bodies for work and for play. There are so many beautiful and interesting things in the world to see and to do,
which you will never have time to see or do when you're too busy on the John half the time.
Good health practices help you to happy days all of your life.
Yeah. And bad health practices might end up in you, I don't know, enjoying a candy bar once in your life. All right, well, that was good health practices, and I guess after seeing it, my number one takeaway is I understand why the life expectancy then was, 36? I mean, to be fair, it wasn't all, like, bad information or anything. You know, there were some interesting things they talked about that I guess people could keep in mind, but I don't know. I mean, they didn't need to fixate on how I go to the bathroom so much. I'll put it that way, you know. It wasn't exactly necessary. But, you know, I mean, for what it is, it could have been worse, I guess. You know, it was whatever. I mean, you know, they didn't at least tell the kids to light up with a cigarette at least 3 times a day to keep that youthful glow. You know, so I guess, I don't know, it could have been a lot worse. I'm sure there was a health practice short out there like that. So, whatever. For what it's worth, you know, good effort, I guess. And also, it's kind of disturbing how Judy has to take on all the household responsibilities in this family. You don't really see the parents of these kids ever, but whatever. I mean, they exist, I guess. And that kind of makes it worse that they exist and they're making Judy make sure her brother takes his monthly dump. But whatever, that's the good health practice. But really, that's about the show today. We did run a bit long today, and so I did want to say thanks for listening. It was just me, so I know some people probably wouldn't like that as much as to when we have all the boys here. But next week, maybe we will. I'm planning to have an interview next week, actually. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but that's the plan right at the moment, at least. We'll see what happens. But anyway, thanks for listening, everybody, and we will see you again next week. Goodbye.